What are we
So
seeing
I
here?
I tend to struggle in lane a little bit, but then mid to late game, if I'm even or ahead, I usually can make it work. But
Hmm.
sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit too passive, maybe. Even with
Interesting. Okay. Too passive in the laning phase, are you saying?
yeah,
Okay,
unless I'm
okay.
like really ahead, like disgusting ahead.
We can take a look. You have a really nice win rate in the last few games, so that's definitely really good.
Yeah, this
Uh,
past week's been pretty hot.
yeah, look at this. Holy crap. This is on fire. I don't know what happened here. You probably lost your. Oh, this is flex. Never mind. That doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
count. Wait. What is this?
Like Clash? Yeah,
Oh, is this?
maybe.
That is Clash. Why is it in Korean though?
That's really weird.
Maybe I'm insane. Anyways, so I guess we'll take a look at the gameplay. How does it sound?
Yep.
I see it's mostly Caitlyn Xayah, right?
Yes.
If I'm not
Basically.
mistaken. Which you wanna take a look at one of these, this one,
Let's
I guess.
do so the Xayah one is actually a loss.
Wow, spicy.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
is that
I
is
don't
that
know
the
if
one
it's
you wanna?
unwinnable, but if it was just me being bad. And then the Caitlyn games, I kind of just like want some feedback on my Caitlyn
I
mostly.
see, I see. So, which one do you think to start? I guess we'll probably get
Um,
the two.
let's do the Xayah one first.
Okay, let's take a look. So you mentioned this was a loss. It looks like we got really strong, but somehow could not carry our team for whatever reason. So we're gonna take a look at what's going on here. Okay. Uh, let's see. Laning phase is going on. When you see this lane, what do you think to yourself? I actually don't know what their lane is. Here we go. When you see this lane, what do you think to yourself?
We hook, we win. Other than that, just farm.
Right. So if we ever try and hit someone and we didn't land hit hook first, it's 9 times out of 10 probably a mistake, right?
Yes.
Unless there's like a gank coming or something special happening, right? What happened here? Okay, I think that was just really unfortunate, but it did look like you clicked on him. It was just like uh,
I don't
not
know.
quite at the spot, but whatever. You
Yeah.
had the right idea. You tried to follow up, so I don't think that's too big of a deal. Um, Fast forward, we're pushing. Sure. Do you happen to know who their jungler is? I actually didn't quite catch.
I do not remember actually. This was yesterday. Sometime I played a lot of games.
Uh-huh. One advanced thing we can talk about. This is just like a tidbit. Don't like focus on this in your games, but when you're pushing, when you're aggressing level 2, they are always gonna put this word in this bush, right? So this is
Yeah.
something that like I'm working on right now. But the instant they put this in, you can just kill it.
Okay.
That's just something good to know, but not something you should focus on, right? It's just like I just noticed it because Blitz was hitting the word, right? So yeah, little interesting thing you could do if you're like super advanced. Wow, you're gonna kill this guy, or you're gonna get his flash or something. Oh my god! Wait, what happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like I was clicking on him, but apparently my auto text didn't go through.
What is going on? Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah,
How does your E? You must have casted E too early, right? Because that last feather didn't root him.
it didn't.
Mm-hmm. See, there's like a feather on the ground, right? And he didn't get rooted. Okay, so
Ah.
so far the only kind of mistakes we have been making are the follow-up section. Okay, so there are kind of a few things AD carries can do, right? So when people talk about AD carries doing damage, it's mostly about hitting the closest guy, safe free damage and follow up, right? So like let's say for example, Blitzcrank hooks, you're playing Jin, you're gonna W it, right? So missing the W on a hook would be missing the follow up, for example. Here's another more obvious one. Let's say you're playing Morgana Caitlyn, or you played that lane before, right?
Yeah.
Missing trap on the bind would be considered missing the follow up.
Yes.
So these are the kind of the basic mechanics that we should try to not slip away. I don't know what's happening, but it's like somehow we missed our Q the first time or something, and then this time we missed our root, if that makes any sense. So it kind of looks like a bug. I'm not gonna lie, but definitely should have rooted him here. I don't know. Let's see if when you cast your E. I think you casted your E too early, right? So this is a Xayah mechanics kind of idea that's going on, right? So this is just a lot of times this is fixed by playing this champion a bunch. and or going into practice tour and trying every kind of combination of follow-up, right? So what are some examples of Xayah follow-up before level 6?
Like a stun target, just Q auto E
Right, Q auto E, that's
mainly.
the most basic one I would say.
Add in W in the mix. And once we
Right,
have
so
level
how would
3,
you add in W in the mix? We have to be super specific.
probably W, Q, then auto, then E, something like that. Something along those lines.
Right, I would say something like you're gonna, instead of WQ auto, WQ and then E, because we're kind of losing time on our W when we Q, right? We'll do W and then chase them down, then QE combo, right? Do you know that one where you can
Yeah.
right after you auto attack, you throw out the Q and then everything recalls, right? That one's a little tricky, but these are the kind of follow up basics we need, because if we miss those, we're kind of missing out on opportunities our team gives us. Okay, let's put this in a different perspective. Okay, so you're playing Ashe, you ulti someone, Lux misses the bind. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's just on a different scale, right? Because Lux missing the bind is like we missed a kill. In this case, we did miss a kill actually, but it just does not look as bad. But it's actually kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of mechanics, that is definitely something we can take a look at, because that's all you have to do in this lane. You do not have to do any kind of poke. You don't have to do. You could do some kind of catch, but it's not necessary, I would say. The only thing we have to do is follow up. Right. So that's why it's super important for us to get this down in lane, right? Because you mentioned that, you play low passive, or, lane doesn't go as well. This could be a reason, right? In terms of we are not following up correctly. Well, you have the right idea, but it's not executed, right? Executed out. Honestly, we only saw it 2 times, so maybe it was just unlucky, or first game of the day, but 2 times in a row, it might be something to look at, right? So here, Kha'Zix is on our side of the map. I don't know if Kha'Zix wants to gank, but looks like he does. Sure. If you guys can bait a trade, this would be very good. Okay, very nice bait, I would say. Very good bait. They're going to flash and get away, so it's not... Oh my god, what is Jenna doing? Wait, you just killed this guy. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Right, so that's an example of follow-up that's good. Right, is that we finished. Okay, we have options here. What are our options?
Shoving back. Is it
okay? You can shove him back. What else is there?
The back right now. Let it push towards me and freeze.
Okay, that is another option as well. Do you see anything else?
Possibly dragon, but it feels a little too early.
Right, way too early. So those are your best options. I agree. You can choose either of them. One will make him super upset, which is just base right now, and the other is not bad, because you can base with more money. So shoving and basing is not bad at all. It's just that if we can freeze, it could be really disgusting, right? Oh my god. So he's ganking, and you have heal, so I don't know what's going on here, but very nice kill. He just dies. So maybe it was just kind of unfortunate first 2 times, right? Actually, what about this?
Jenny looked kind of out of position, so I was trying to get a trade onto her, but then I got tornadoed and W'd.
So in terms of okay, remember how we said if we do anything that's not follow up on hook, is probably wrong, right?
Yeah.
I would say this is not wrong. Why would I say that?
So Jin can't really do anything about
this. Well, even if Jin can't do anything, she's gonna outtrade you, right? Because we have no items yet. So how would you be able to... What's the punish here, I guess?
For me or for them?
For, like, you're punishing them. How would you punish Jana? Since you said she was out of position, right? I agree.
If I land my root on her and then get a grab or something?
Right. You can set up you're one of those AD carries that can set up a skill shot for your support. Right. Unlike other champions like pretty much what are some good examples? I don't know, like Vayne, Jinx, I don't know, something like that. It's not easy for them to do. Xayah is probably the easiest to do, right? So it was just, how could we have done it then?
My Q need to be a little bit more lower and then not get hit by tornado.
Well, specifically speaking, we would have to run this way and then WQ auto, right? Like we said,
Yeah.
the kind of basic route pattern, or you can just walk over Q auto E, right? Any of those work, but you have to remember the idea you're going for. So even if you know that she's out of position, we need to be able to execute on it, right? Otherwise, we don't want to do stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because okay. It's kind of interesting because I think we don't really have a problem with mechanics. It's just sometimes it doesn't exactly pan out perfectly, which is always like it feels like nitpicking, but it's just because you're playing Xayah, right? You're gonna kill this guy. You just E on him. Oh no, you're still gonna kill him. I don't know what Jin is doing.
Yeah, I don't either.
Interesting.
I
So
was
yeah,
getting ganked, but yeah.
it's kind of interesting on the mechanics aspect. It's like you know what you're supposed to do, right? He hooks, you're supposed to follow up, right? Jen is out of position. You can root her for blitz hook, right? Now it's kind of how do we execute it cleanly, right? Zero mistakes, or rather, not zero mistakes, but how do we make it so that we are gonna get it 90% of the time, right? Okay, I think we're looking for a hook here or something. That's fine. But yeah, one way to help this is before the situation occurs, ask yourself what's the exact order of things you're gonna do, right? Let's say Jenna's gonna walk up. So the exact order of things that I came up with was we're gonna walk so that she can't run down. Otherwise, we're gonna Q auto E her, right? That would be hook after that, something like that. Or if blitz hooks, I'm gonna do this, right, immediately. So there's no kind of downtime on our follow-up, right? So if he was hooking, we have to be prepared to root immediately or something like that. But honestly, I think you definitely have the right idea. I think the execution was just a little wonky sometimes, but that's probably a Xayah thing, right? Like here, what's the idea here?
To root Jin.
So how do we do it?
By not doing what I just did. Need to Q auto E.
We had the right idea, right? So how come it didn't work?
Because I missed.
Right, it was kind of we did hit him, but if he's walking down, it's kind of tough, So
yeah.
we should know that our feather positioning should be downwards or something like that, right? It's not an easy champion. I'm not gonna lie, Xayah's not an easy champion. One of those champions that's like I think is now the hardest mechanically champion. Used to be kind of like Ezreal kind of deal, but now Xayah is pretty much taking the cake with 4 active abilities. Oh, this guy's gonna die. So that was really clean, right? So we know that you can do it. It's just kind of upping our percentage. But this is all nitpicking, right? We haven't really. So far we're good, right? The only thing we can really talk about is what happened to our CS.
Yeah, sometimes I get impatient and I miss CS a lot. I've been trying to work on it. I'm not sure.
Right, I'm not sure either. But we have 4 kills, so I'm not gonna complain. It just might be something we need to take a look at, right? So far so good. But yeah, if we want to talk about laning, wait, what's your blitz doing? I'm confused. Oh, he's gonna hook him eventually, so I guess it works. Interesting. Okay, we're so strong that we can just go for a fight. He's not gonna kill you. I don't know what he's doing. So far it's clean comparatively, right? It's pretty good. So where does this all go wrong is the question, I guess.
Top lane.
Interesting. So in the mid game section, or rather, there's a top lane carrying. Wait, are you saying like top lane is carrying the game?
Yes. Yeah.
I see.
PR gets fed.
So yeah, the only real mistakes we've made the whole game is just mechanical errors, I'd say. Right? Nothing theoretical, right? Everything's very clean theoretical, right? It's like, yep, if you want to push in base, you can push in base, right? You shouldn't trade, you let blitz hook first, right? All those things are very good, right? The only kind of mistakes we made are mechanical, and even then, you have 5 kills, so I don't think it is something to worry about yet. But when something like this happens, right? When like kind of a game-changing moment happens and we make those mistakes, it's along the same lines, but now it's becoming now it's kind of making it's having a bigger impact, right? Missing stuff like that is having a bigger impact the stronger we get, if that makes any sense, right? Honestly, still not the end of the world, right? Not sure how we lose this game, because even though we can nitpick mechanics all day, as long as you're better than the other guys, it's not gonna matter, right?
Correct.
Let's see. Okay.
This was an odd game. That's why like it seemed like it was unwinnable at some point, but I felt like I could actually win this game, but then I didn't.
We'll for sure be able to take a look, right? Okay, it looks like mid died. You see jungle mid. You can hit this tower for free. There's not really anything they can do. They can try and hit blitz, but he has full HP, so good luck to them. Okay, we're gonna push, and then what do you want to do here? You took the tower. What do you want to do? You're super far ahead bot. What are our options?
Probably base and buy.
Okay, we could base and buy. What else can we do?
Drop vision in their jungle and try to rotate mid.
Okay, I would say that would be a better option. Why would I say that?
Because their mid has just died.
Correct? That is a good reason, but our jungler is top. But why is it that we can still do this?
I'm not sure.
What in your inventory is super strong for these kind of situations?
What do you mean?
What items do you have? That's
Essence
like makes
Reaver?
this very good idea.
Like Essence Reaver and Pink Ward?
You have a pink ward, right?
Yeah.
So they cannot dodge a blitz hook that they can't see, right? So if you have a pink ward and you're coming into any of these bushes, right? What can they do? Right? You can even kill bot. You can kill the jungler, you can kill bot, you can steal red. So right here, what we're doing is really good, I would say. Right? So instead of basing, this would be the best option. So I'm really, really happy you're actually doing this. So how do we lose this? Probably in like a team fight or something. Oh my
Unlucky.
god. Oh my god. That's really unfortunate, but at least we stole it, right? Dude, this blitz is hooking everyone. Holy shit. This is a kill. We can even use ulti if we want to. Okay, I think that's fine if we can't see it, or if we think we're not gonna hit it. I think that's fine. We're gonna find her eventually, right? So no need to rush things. Got her without our ulti, even better. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Let's talk about this. So, whenever we talk about what you should be doing at any given time, it's always what is our best option at any given time, right? So after you kill this guy or after the enemy mid laner dies, what's our best option? So like how we talked about, after you guys got bot towers, we have to update our plan. So what should our plan be now? I guess.
Probably catch the wave mid and then get damage on mid tower or base.
Okay,
and buy
we can
and go
pressure
bottom.
mid since they have no mid laner. I think that's not bad. But I also think that's probably not the best idea in solo queue because why?
We don't have vision on the rest of their team.
All right, they're most of the time they're just gonna engage, and then you guys are gonna be sad because it's solo queue, right? I don't know, Kaz is not gonna be there, Katarina's not gonna be there, whatever. So what else can you do besides sieging mid?
Get top.
Right, we can
lane.
push top, right, and tell Katarina to go bot. I think that would be better options. A better option. What else can we do?
Base and go bottom.
Right, we can base and go bottom. I would probably say we would like to take top though, right?
Yeah.
Just because, what's the reasoning? I guess.
I don't like Fiora right now. She's super strong.
Well, what objective is up that we should be near?
Herald.
Right, we can be near Herald and be able to do something, right? So that would be really good. But honestly, going bot is not bad either, since we got a ton of farms. And looks like Katarina is not going bot. So if we have to go bot, we go bot, right? So I think that's fine. Okay, someone got caught. Okay, what's going on here? Let's talk about this.
I probably should have flashed.
Say again?
So probably should have flashed.
You probably should have or shouldn't have.
Should have.
You should have flashed?
To get this kill. Otherwise he lives.
So after he flashes, he's like, how do you kill him, right? You can ulti E or something like that, but I think the idea here is it's hard to say because in my eyes, you know, if I was doing something like this, if I was watching myself, right, I'd say something like, we should not go for anything unless we have a clean play in mind, right?
Right.
But I think that is it's like, I think this, we call this unlucky, right? For us right
Yeah.
now, right? Because you know most of the time it's gonna end up being good. But honestly, it's like if you can't find a way to kill him, you shouldn't use your flash, right? So maybe you should have done it earlier, sure. But I think that, you know, at this moment, if you can't find a way to kill him in time, you shouldn't go for it, right? But honestly, I think we can ignore that, right? It's not really something that's going to, it's not something we should focus on, right? But that is the idea, is that if you do some kind of play, you have to know it's clean. Otherwise, you can't do it. Okay, we're seeing kind of a pattern here. What's going on? In terms of when someone on the enemy team dies, what do we do?
Nothing really.
Right. So, what is the best thing we can get after we get this assist or kill? I guess.
Herald or maybe mid tower is kind of low, but probably just get Herald.
Right. We can ping Herald. Right. What else can we do?
Push top.
Right. But I think Katarina wants top. Right. So, where else can we go? What
Sure
options are
else.
better than basing? I would say.
Herald or mid.
Okay, I would say we can cover mid. We can even ward. Right? We
Yeah.
can prepare for this Rift Herald by warding over this wall. If you can see my cursor. I don't know if you can see my cursor.
Yeah, I
But,
see it.
warding is always a good strat too, right? How do we know they can't stop us? We just killed someone, right? And
Yeah.
Rise is theoretically here. Plus, we have our ulti up, so there's no way, there's no way they can really stop us, right? But yeah, I think in terms of things that we can be doing better, it's about after something happens, you know, we should try and figure out what's the best thing we can get, or rather, is there anything better than what we're currently doing, right? It's not a bad move to base, but is there something better we can get, right? So I think here, there's some kind of bot fight going on. Blitz hook is winning, right? Oh, this is a free hook. Oh, what? Oh, he must not have had it or something. I don't know. Let's see. Looks like top's dying. Not really your fault. You guys start dragon. Okay, free dragon, and you get a kill. Sure. Where do you go here?
Probably just, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to go top because of Fiora, but then pushing bottom is kind of bad because they're all there. So maybe mid?
I think mid or bottom is a good choice here, right? Why would I say that?
I'm not sure.
So in the mid game, what is our goal as an AD carry?
Farm and towers.
Right. We want to, not necessarily towers, right? But we want to generate as much money as possible. And, you know, if we can help our team instead of making money, it's kind of the same thing, right? Because getting a killer assist is also making money. So going mid or bot here is good, right? Based on, you know, our decision making, you know, pushing out mid is the same as pushing out bot in terms of money, right? So either way you go is fine. As long as you're pushing this out and you're happy. Sure, we can base here, right? Because what else are we going to do here, right?
Nothing.
So notice how there's a difference between basing when we have nothing else to do versus basing but we still have options available, right?
Right.
Because where do we go from here? We can't do anything, right?
Correct.
So basing's good. But if we have something better than basing, we should try and do that instead, right? Okay, so we're pushing out top, and then I think we just saw Fiora in this bush because I fast forward a bit, and then it's like, oh no, I think you have to heal, but you're probably gonna die here. So what happened here? Let's talk about this.
I thought I was safe, but I was not.
Right, and what kind of idea do we attribute this to?
Lack of vision or knowledge of where Fiora is.
Okay, it's relevant to lack of vision, right? We just don't know where Fiora is, right? So map awareness, right? So if you can't see them, they have to be anywhere they could be, right? So in this bush behind you or anything like that, right? So how do we beat this Fiora that's hiding in a bush?
I don't know if we really can. Like in a 1v1, I don't think so.
Right, so let's say Fiora comes out now. Is this winning for you?
Probably, because I can kite backwards.
Right, I would say it's winning. What if you face check the bush? Is that
No.
winning? I agree. It's
No.
not winning. So what's the difference?
The distance.
Right, the distance. So what can we do instead of checking these bushes?
Fire the ward or avoid them.
Right, how do we force someone to show up if they're just camping on the map?
Pushing a lane.
Yeah, push the lane, right? He's gonna lose minions, so he's either gonna lose minions or he's gonna come out, and we already know this is winning, right? So another option we can do is say, spam ping this bush and then have Blitz check it, right? And then Blitz checking is winning because he's the support. So anything like that. But honestly, the core idea is just we don't know where she is. So this kind of stuff happens, right? And it's like we can't even say, oh, we have to make better mechanical decisions or whatever, because you can't fight if you don't know they're there, right? How are you supposed to like figure out what you're supposed to do if you don't know where they are, right? So this is just the idea of map awareness, right? So this is a common pattern we see in AD carry where let's say you just based, you're running to lane, you push out a wave, right? This takes about like however many seconds, and then someone's here. Right, this is in any lane where after you push, they can be here in time. Right, that's kind of a common trend when we die to face check as AD carry. Right, even when you come back to lane. Right, how many times have you died in lane? You run straight down and Rengar's between the towers or something like that. Has that happened to you before?
A lot.
Right, yeah, me too, dude. Right, so that's kind of the idea, is that they're either gonna jump you on this wave, right? She's either gonna jump you on this wave, or she's gonna get you, or she's already coming after you push this, right? Does that make sense? If you don't know where they are, they're coming. I promise, right? This could be Kled, right? It literally doesn't matter, right? It could be any kind of cancer today. It could be Aurelia, dude. How many times have you died to Aurelia? Like, actually, so stupid, right? Any kind of top laner nowadays, Riven. What else is there, dude? It's just like all these Conqueror top laners, dude. It's really disgusting, but they're always gonna do this, right? It doesn't even have to be top lane. It could be jungler, right? We see a lot of Kha'Zix, we see a lot of Kayn, we see a lot of Rengar. Really stupid stuff nowadays, right? So anything like that, you have to be paranoid about where they could be, right? So this is just a map awareness idea. Is that right here? You check your map and you're like pinging King or something, right? So you would say something like, let's see, I don't know actually where you press tab, but you see one person, so it could be Kayn, Fiora, or something like that. Right, and we know it's not Zoe because we see her, right? And we know it's not Jin because he was here, so it's impossible for him to be here, right? So the idea is, they're camping this bush, they're camping this bush, they're camping a bush, right? This is kind of where things go wrong, if that makes sense. Is that if we have a lead and we die, it's we have less power in the game. If that makes any sense. So yeah, it like stalled the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe you guys could have gotten Rift if Fiora couldn't get you there, right? And you guys went even. She lost her ulti. You lost her ulti. You guys are still winning because you have some random Blitz hook. So you guys start Rift Herald or something. So it definitely changes the game. And then that Katarina is dead. Seems good. You have a Katarina top, so that's kind of awkward. But really the things that will lose you the game are going to be some kind of getting caught or some kind of 4v5, right? Trying to fight 4v5 or anything like that, right? How do we know going for Fiora is not good here?
We have no vision in the rest of their team, especially Zoe.
Okay, I would say that is a fair case. What if you knew they were all mid? And I would say this is still not good. Why would I say that?
So we lose pressure on mid, and they can just hit the tower for free.
This is also true, but the question is, what if sometimes you kill the top laner, you lose mid tower, you can start Baron, right? How come we know we can't get Fiora?
I'm not sure.
What if she just right clicks to her tower? What do you guys do?
Yeah, probably nothing.
We can't do anything, right? There's just no way to catch up, right? It's similar to Camille, where really hard to chase Camille unless she uses her whatever hook shot, whatever it's called, right? You have no way to catch up, right? You're gonna go for some blitz flash hook, she's just gonna parry it. You guys lose, right? So there's no way you can actually stop her. So I don't think there's any point going top. But we come back mid, right? And then what's going on? Someone gets hit. We have to block for this guy. It's really unfortunate. This could be a free kill though. Oh, it is a free kill. Very nice. Well played. Well played. You guys are pushing mid, sure. And then, oh, are we gonna hit the tower? Is this a mistake?
Probably, yeah.
Why do we say hitting the tower is a mistake?
Because I watch a lot of your videos, and I know this is bad, but sometimes I do it anyway.
Oh my god. Okay, I mean, I guess there's not technically a good reason because I say so, but in solo queue, we know this isn't good because, you know, not only is your team not gonna help you, if they were here, there's a high chance someone's gonna dive. Not only that, but you probably can't even hit the tower, right? There's so many reasons, right? This is just probably gonna be standard. Your team's not here, so it's just like 4v3 or some shit, right? So we're accomplishing nothing doing this though. Definitely don't want to hit the tower, right? Pushing is great. So instead of hitting the tower, what do we do? Let's say we push this in. What do we do?
Drop wards.
Well, we have a blue ward, so that's no longer our job, right?
Oh yeah, right. Maybe base and go back mid since Rise is going bottom.
Okay, I would say basing is not the worst, but is there anything better we can get since, you know, their mid laner is dead? What's on the map? Look at the dots on the map. What dots can you get?
What, Baron and top tower?
Okay, we can't get Baron,
would
but
Baron
we
get
can
top
help do
tower.
what with Baron?
Get vision Baron?
Right. So how do you get vision even though you have a blue trinket thing?
Just drop it somewhere in the jungle.
No,
Or
no, no,
maybe
no. We
go
can't
Baron?
use our blue vision, right? Our blue trinket is really important, so we pretty much save that always.
Okay. I'm not sure then.
What's something that lives in the river that you can kill for
Oh,
vision?
Scuttle.
Yeah, you can kill the Scuttle. And then Kha'Zix doesn't kill Scuttle, right? Because he can steal their Gromp instead, right? So we can do Scuttle. We can even, you know, what other dots on the map can we take?
Maybe they're Raptors or our jungle camps.
Right, we can rob camps, right? How do we know we can rob camps? They have a dead person, right? So they try and fight, Katarina TP's in, 4v5, you win, right? So you can rob camps, right? You can even run up in here and steal wolves too. So anything like that would be very good. But we get the Scuttle, that's good. Well, at least Kha'Zix got the Scuttle, right? So if we end up not finding anything to do, basing's okay, right? You need to get pink ward or something. Oh, that's awkward. But at least we are strong, so probably don't need a pink ward. It's just gonna make life easier. Oh, okay. What's going on here? How do we know we can't go top?
Because Fiora.
Right.
Dude, I want
So
to match Fiora.
yeah, what happens if you match Fiora?
Just die.
It's over. There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. There's like, you try and fight her, you lose all in, 100%, right?
Yeah.
You don't fight her, then she hits your tower, you hit her, same thing, right? Or you know, if Fiora disappears, what do? You're like, wait, holy shit, how do I join my team? She's gonna cut me off, right? So we
Yeah.
can't go top. You have to let Katarina deal with this shit. Because you know, when you go top, what happened mid, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So kind of what we're looking at here is sure there are mechanical errors, but I think the bigger picture is kind of what should we be doing in the mid game, right? So what happens if you have an out of control top laner like in this game? What should you
Honestly,
do as a team?
I don't know. It's so hard to deal with sometimes.
You should try and if your
Maybe
Katarina is
4v5?
grouping, we're gonna run and fight right now.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna run down mid. You're gonna push. If they try and mess with you, you're gonna root someone for a hook, right? You know you have 5 people, so you should win. Unless you know Fiora's teleporting behind you, in which case you should save your ulti, right? But under no circumstances do we go top unless we're killing her. We have to kill her if we go top. Otherwise, team is losing, right? So kind of this situation is definitely being warped by super fed top laner, right? But the ideas are kind of the same in terms of what you want to do in the mid game, right? Oh, this is how do we know this is a loss unless you kill them all,
Because Fiora's here.
right? But it's really just 5v3, right? We can still win this. Oh my god, she has a stopwatch. Is this real? Okay, we couldn't help, so I think that's fine. It's just 5v3. It's too hard. We got a base because we're no HP. Sure. Run red, run Raptors. Sure, this is all good. Pushing. Whose job is it to go bot?
Rises, but sometimes they don't go bottom, so I have to go.
Right, TP should go bot, right? So this is kind of awkward. So they're gonna do Baron if you do this, right? Or team is gonna fight mid or something. Oh, okay. This is close enough to help. Sure. We're gonna push mid. Now, if you see Fiora top, can you catch her?
If she's like up near Katarina, yeah.
Right, I would agree because you can cut her off here. Right, what's the difference between this position and what we saw earlier when it was like this?
We're running like we would end up running more behind her, and that
Right, you're like intercepting her. Right, there's no way she can get out. Is kind of the idea. Unless she kills everyone, that would be really awkward. But basically, you want to collapse when you have 2 pieces of information or 3 pieces. Okay, you're gonna collapse on the enemy side laner when 1, they can't run away, right? 2, you can actually win the fight, right? Because maybe they're super strong. And 3, there's no punish, like they just do Baron, right? Those are the times when you have those 3 combinations, you can go collapse, right? So, but if you don't have any of those, then if you're missing a piece of those, then you definitely shouldn't. Otherwise, there's a punish. But here we're clearing mid, just waiting for a hook. Hook is a win. Oh, here we go. This Janna is fucking giving me anxiety. She's gonna get hit. Or Jin, what are they doing? What is Blitz doing? Wait, okay, back it up. He must have missed a hook earlier. Oh, he missed a hook earlier. So, him hitting the tower is a mistake, right? This is gonna be really dicey, right? Because this, right?
Yeah.
So you guys want to run? Oh, okay, you guys lose because you hit the tower, right? Essentially. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this is really awkward. Okay, so this kind of replay is, you can say is unlucky because their Fiora is just so far ahead. She's just brain dead pushing, right?
Yeah, but
at the same time, we can look at things we can do better.
Yeah.
Because our kind of mid-game theory is lacking, I would say, right? In terms of what we should be doing, right? So after you push a wave, we need to give you more options than just hit the tower, right? So if I said you can camp a bush because you have Blitzcrank, what bush do you camp after you push mid? And you got a pink ward. Pretend you have a pink ward.
Probably near their top side around their what, a blue buff?
All right, let's
So try to get a tick for Baron, maybe.
Okay, so here's some few things. Here's some theoretical League of Legends we're gonna take a look at. Okay, so you push mid. You have total control of this, right? So let's just say they're blue and you're orange. Okay, this is what's happening, right? You push this in, they're sitting at their tower, right?
Right.
So this is a great spot, right? Because they can't walk in. You said this spot. That's not bad either. This is a great spot. But if they have this warded, they would never walk in.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So this is why we need pink ward. At least our pink ward should be on this. And then, someone else can set up this. And now all of a sudden, these 4 wards, oh, they're done, right? They can't do anything. You just push them in, and then Blitz is either going to hook like random, or you guys just start Baron, right? So the thing we're kind of missing here is that, yes, we're getting ahead and we're pushing, but the next step after that is kind of we're not getting anything done. It's not productive, right? So when we talk about options you can take after pushing, hitting the tower, you need a reason. So what's our reason?
I'm not sure.
I would say our reason is Blitz hook.
Yeah.
Right? So the instant I see this, he misses, I backping we just spam backping, we're out. Because you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything hitting the tower, right? The only thing we're really trying to do is fake hitting the tower so we can hook someone. And then we can actually get the tower, right? But, if we miss hook, Fiora teleports in, it's over, right? Teleports behind us, it's done. So we need to buy a pink ward. We need to put on Baron, I think. And that'll give us more agency in the game. Like, it doesn't matter what this happens. We already know this is not a good option, right? So really what's going on here is that we're definitely destroying them, mechanically wise. Laning phase is going really well. We get the tower, and then mid game comes, and then it's like we're struggling to find something productive to do, right?
Yep, I agree.
That's what I think. You guys actually get the Baron because you guys out team fight them. That's pretty good. You guys get top. Okay, I would say that's good. There's an option where you can let this push, but I think taking this right now is very good, right? You're the AD carry. You should take all the money. Push this. Okay, we can hit tower because why?
Fiora's top and Jin's backing.
Right. Assuming Fiora no TP, right? They have no AD carry, so you can hit this and run like hell, right? You just run into the bot side. Oh, you gotta run. You gotta pick a direction, or you're gonna get collapsed on. Okay, run down here. You're gonna push bot. Very good. I don't know what's going on to the top side, but something's happening. Oh, you run the Zoe down. Holy shit, what is she doing? Oh my god. Holy shit. All right. So I actually think that you guys are in a winning position, right? So this is definitely winnable.
Yeah.
Really what we want to take a look at is the mid game though. Remember, after something happens, you want to, okay, when we define something, we mean tower is destroyed, somebody dies, someone shows up on the map, right? You need to update what your game plan is, right? You know, what's the best thing I can get right now? So especially when you kill someone, it's more likely you can do something besides basing because you killed someone, right? Someone on their team is dead. So as long as there's anything along the lines of making money, getting vision, getting camps, I don't know, I don't care what it is, as long as you're making money, take that option. Okay, you want to take that option. Oh my god, what did I just see? This Blitzcrank is hitting everyone. Okay, very nice. You just press W, can't lose. Okay, wait, hold up. Why are we going bot?
To make money, dude.
Whose job is it to take care of bot?
The top laner or possibly Rise.
Right, TP is never your job, right? Because if you go, then you guys didn't do anything with the kills, right? Look where your team's at right now, right? The difference between you going and Rise or Katarina going is what?
Or if I don't have any, we don't have any siege if I'm not there.
That's kind of debatable, but this is also true, right? AD carry is probably the best at sieging. What else is true?
That I'm strong and should be there for team fights.
Okay, this is also true, but not the main point, I would say. Because even if you weren't strong, you should still be mid. What can they do that you can't do to help a fight across the map?
TP?
Right. So if this shit breaks out, you can't help them. Never, right? But if Rise is here, he can always teleport in, if that makes sense, right? So we're kind of, I think we're looking at missed opportunities here, in terms of what's going on after laning phase, on the map at least, right? It's like we're playing very, what's it called? It's very clean, but then it's kind of a lot of free opportunities we're not taking, right? Is what I'm thinking. You guys kill someone, so you can just hit the tower, sure. You guys are gonna win this game if you guys keep going. You kill someone, you're gonna win the game. Okay, you're gonna win the game. How do you guys lose this game? How do you guys lose this game? Wait, you're legit about to end the game. Oh no. All we have to do is go in. Somebody on the team go in.
Yeah, my team's leaving me.
Okay. We take a back option. Okay. I guess we couldn't end there. Sure. Maybe it was too hard. Oh, someone died. That's kind of awkward. Not really your fault. You were basing. Chasing could be really dicey though. Oh no. Okay, what was this?
Don't watch that. Just look away. Avert your eyes. I didn't have E up.
Right, we didn't have E, so if you had, oh, you don't want to take this either. Chasing is losing, right? Chasing is losing, so you guys are losing. If you guys keep chasing, unless you know you can straight up win. Okay, so the things we can work on is the mid game stuff. Okay, this is what I want you to think is number one, you're trying to make money, right? So after anything happens, if you see free money, you go get it, right? And then number two is after you make your money, what's the extra stuff you can do, like ward, right? Yeah. Warding is always good. Doing objectives if it's free is good, right? This game, it looks like we're kind of unlucky because Fiora is splitting, but the real things we can work on are that's not mechanics based, right? Is you know, getting the most out of our advantages, right? Getting a kill doesn't really mean much unless you can get something more, right? Or unless, you know, some hyperscaling carry is getting it, like Kassadin. Then that's kind of like an objective, right? Get your Kassadin kills. But it's not going to mean much if you can't capitalize on it. Oh, no, we got caught, didn't we? That was so strange. You see this? What? What?
That's pretty funny.
That's fucking... I've never seen that in my life. But yeah, what happened here that we were trying to do?
Hit the tower.
Right, so remember, what's our goal? How do we do this? Blitzcrank hook, right? So we don't do anything unless, you know, the whole goal is to try and get blitz hook. So if we're not trying to do that, then we're making a mistake, right? Or if we didn't know that, we're making a mistake. So we're going to get run down because you're trying to hit the tower, right? We see a common trend, right? In terms of like sure, maybe if we can't find anything, the best thing we can do is not throw, which is like
Right.
trying to hit the tower, right? Remember, if you want to siege, you have an objective. You have a way to do it, right? Maybe you have some kind of Nivea wall, right? Maybe you have some kind of Lux poke or Xerath or Ziggs or Caitlyn traps, right? You're gonna trap them out, but you need to identify what's the reason you're sieging, and if that reason is gone, you stop sieging, right? Let's say you have a Lux, right? We're gonna hit binding. We're gonna go. You miss binding. What do? You leave. There's nothing more to get, right? Same thing with Blitz Hook, right? There's literally nothing more to get. You can't. There's no way you can really hit someone without getting punished, right? You're gonna lose your ulti. You try and hit someone, Zoe like does this shit, you're gonna lose your ulti. Or Jin four shots you and you can't one shot him. We're losing a trade. They're gonna base and heal, right? We're losing something. So the real kind of the general idea, I guess, is you can call it win condition in a siege. Is you're gonna go for a hook, right? But if you don't have the kind of that in mind, this is gonna happen every time. It happened both times actually, right? So it's kind of the idea is just stop. I guess if you want to hit the tower, you have to have a reason, right? Now reason is hook.
Right.
And then in terms of the mid game, it's like double check to see if what you're doing is the best option, right? Because we're not saying you're taking bad options, but we're saying maybe you can find something better, right? Other than that, it's like some kind of mechanical errors, but honestly, I don't think it's big enough to worry about, right? Sure, sometimes we ulti without E. Sure, we're not following up 100%. Oh my god, no way. Oh, we're gonna die here, aren't we? That is so disgusting. But honestly, the issues that came from earlier kind of led to this triple inhib situation, right? I think that let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. In terms of the mid game stuff, right? Remember that your options always include getting vision. Okay, this is kind of unfortunate, but actually didn't end up impacting the game too much. It was just really definitely not good. It's just, let's say our options here, right? We kill this guy. Yada yada yada. Push this. And pause. What do we do?
Get scuttle.
Okay, yes, correct. So now you can do that immediately, right? You can think about that immediately. Right. That's kind of what we're trying to train is, your options, right? You say, get scuttle, blitz hook. That's how fast it has to be, right? As you're killing this wave, you have to decide when this wave is going, because most people run with this wave, watch their wave die, and then go like, wait, what were we supposed to do, right? I'm not even joking. That's how most people play, right? So you have to know what you want to do as you're killing this wave, right? So that's kind of one thing we can definitely talk about, right? And then after that, we'll say unlucky because Fiora is like super strong or something, but overall, that's kind of the big thing I was saying was that sure, mechanical mistakes happen. Doesn't matter. We have 9 kills, right? Sure, we're missing some CS. Probably doesn't matter because we have 9 kills, right? So it's really the mid game stuff where it's like we look like a lost lamb. You know what I'm saying? It's just like where do we go? Push mid, get vision, right? So always have a pink ward in your inventory because at this rank, I think no one's really buying pinks. So best place to pink is where? For 80 carry. For 80 carry.
For 80 carry?
Yeah.
Wouldn't still be around objectives? Does it matter?
It does matter around objectives, right? Always matter. Only matters because objectives, right? Let's delete all this, right? So say we're a red side, right? So this is great, right? Why is this great?
Because we can see if they try to go into our jungle.
Think proactively.
Proactive.
Because this does the same thing. We can see if they're coming into our jungle, right?
Right.
Why is the 9 vision in this spot really good? Let's say the enemy AD carry is pushing this wave out.
Oh, okay, and then catching over a fog with the mid laner.
Alright, what is this blitz flash coming out right here? That's coming out right there. There can be a Xayah play too, anything like that. So that one's very good for AD carry because you never have to move it, right? This is even more aggressive. Same thing though, right? It's the same thing in terms of but now you can do it like down here. You know what I'm saying? But let's say we don't like these or these are already warded for some reason, right? Then the next best one is this.
Okay.
You're never gonna move that. You're never gonna move that. This is for blue trinkets, for hidden green wards, whatever. This is perfect. And what's the third best, I guess, would be right here, right? Why is that?
We could see vision in all the river besides the bush, I guess.
Right. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do this kind of thing. So you
Yeah.
kill all these immediately, right? Well, it's actually more over here, but those are the 3 wards. This is your cookie cutter strat. This is what I do, okay? This is all you have to copy is you push mid, you ward this.
Okay.
This one, right? Or if this is warded, you push and you ward this. They don't know what to do. I promise you they have no idea what to do, right? Except face check. And then your blitzcrank is a free hook, right? So that's what you should be doing, right? Is push and then go do that. Because most of the time you're not gonna have a blitzcrank so you can siege. But I guess that was the option. The whole team just didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be relevant every game though. This is your cookie
Okay.
cutter strat. Is if you're ahead, you push. They don't make any obvious mistakes. You go word like this. You come back, you push again, right? And then
Right.
you get to the point where you guys are so strong you can do this by the time they clear this wave, right? That's the idea. Is that you push this and you immediately do it. What do?
Nothing.
Right? They have no idea what to do. They can leave the wave and go check, but if you guys are just trolling, they lose a wave, right? And then if they clear the wave, you guys get the Baron, right? So it's kind of, they're trapped, right? That's kind of what we're looking at in terms of how we can improve our mid-game play besides mechanics, right? And then when it comes to the late game stuff, TP always goes defend, okay?
Okay.
And TP always goes bot. Like at this point of the game, even if you're losing minions, let's see, where's the point of the game where we went bot, but Baron was up, right? Actually, don't remember, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I'm
I think it
trying
was like sometime here. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Maybe. We were just bot, and they could have run to Baron, and you guys don't know what to do, right? This is, you can say that this game is an exception, right? Why is this an exception to the rule? According to Team Comp.
Could we have no front line? Maybe.
Let's say you can
Or-
do this because they can't do Baron. Why can't they do Baron?
Oh yeah, they have shitty Baron damage. With
Yeah,
Xayah.
how are they gonna kill it, right? They can't kill it.
Yeah.
But let's say they have Cassiopeia, Nunu, anything like that, or a regular AD carry or anything like any regular mid laner, we're in trouble, right?
Right.
This is just really kind of funny because they have Jhin and Zoe and Kane, right? So it's like, they can't really kill Baron. They need Fiora. So maybe they can kill it with Fiora, right? She runs down. Maybe this is still bad because she can run down and jump over the walls, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't go bot. You someone else has to do this. Literally has to do this. So you go top, right?
Okay.
You run top and you try and kill Fiora, or you stay mid, right? It doesn't matter. Someone's got to go bot. But yeah, in terms of mid game, this I think will help you the most. This idea of you can't find anything else besides pushing, you go ward, and then you come back and you push, right? And when someone dies, like up here, try and find out where you can get money before you base. Okay.
Okay.
That way you're utilizing the enemy's death in a productive way, right? And then which of these games do you think you want to take a look at most? I guess this.
So the 14-3 was actually pretty close, but the 7-6 one, it was mainly me getting greedy for farm and getting caught by LeBlanc. So I kind of know half of that one.
So you're saying you want to take a look at this one instead?
Either or is fine.
Okay. We can probably get to both, maybe? Not sure. If we can, I guess we'll watch the laning phase here too, because you said there were issues in laning, right?
Yes.
Do you think that you had any issues in the Xayah game?
No, that one was more straightforward.
Right, I agree. Very
guess.
straightforward. Very good.
Yeah.
What about this one? What's this lane say?
It's kind of the same, actually.
It's the exact same, right?
Yeah.
Except instead of, what did Jhin have? Like Janna or some shit? Now it's Leona.
Yeah.
So they're all in instead of poke or whatever, right? So could be in trouble if we are in E range, but this is just, let Morgana go first, right? We're gonna just skip past this. What's going on here? We can talk about like some laning things that aren't really relevant yet, but just like a side tip is like when you're playing Caitlyn and you Q the wave, who should you be aiming?
The Ashe,
Yes, the Ashe. When should you aim her?
which means to get CS like she is right now.
Right there, right? That's perfect. So you aim. I think you were aiming minions though, or something. Actually not sure, but it looked like we were aiming minions, right? We were like aim this way, but that would be like good time to use W. Oh, We're gonna die here, aren't we? Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know. It's kind of bad.
So how do we guarantee a win here?
Either walk back from Leona, or maybe just heal.
So, okay, we know 2 pieces of information, right? If you get this trap, she's 100% dead, right?
Right.
If you get hit by Leona E, you're 100% dead, right?
Correct.
And the third, we have 3 pieces of information. And the third one is we already landed binding. So, theoretically speaking, this is 100% play, right? How do we make it 100% play?
By just trapping running back, or maybe just I don't have Q up, so I can actually Q her.
How do you guarantee dodging Leona E?
Flash, or just walk away from her.
Right. We can W and flash. And that's a win. 100%, right? They can't stop you now. Because she's going to get trapped. And then Leona has no E. So she has to walk up and try and flash Q you or something crazy, right? So that's one thing we can do. But what's the kind of... What do we do here instead of trapping? I guess.
Oh, I auto first.
Right. We try to auto, right? You need a W no matter what, right? But here, this is just a... I guess... more succinctly put is that if you can't follow up because you think you're gonna die, don't follow up, right? It's just unfortunate she got first blood, but the wave is kind of in their favor, so that's kind of awkward. Honestly, it's not gonna matter much at all, right? I would say don't even worry about this. I think the mid game stuff is gonna be more important, right?
Right.
From what we saw the last game, right? Because even though they got first blood, it's like it didn't really change his lane at all, right? Do you think?
No.
Right, I don't think it really changes lane at all. So, honestly, laning seems pretty good. In terms of outcome, like what we want, right? And then, sure, last hitting, things is fine. Morgana has no HP, so gank is probably dying. Oh. I think that's okay. Oh, that's tragic. All she had to do was aim Leona, but whatever. You can push. Okay, what happened here?
I'm not even sure. I kind of just walked up for no reason. I don't know if I misclicked or what happened.
It's kind of weird, right? So it really is just stick to the matchup idea, right?
Yeah.
Remember the whole on these catch supports they gotta go first, right? So even though on Xayah you're like we can root her and then Blitz can hook, it has to be clean. Otherwise you're getting punished, right? Same thing here is like you're trying to do something, it has to be clean or you're gonna get punished. So I actually don't know what you're trying to do here, but maybe you're trying to do some kind of trap play into net Leona, right? But if you don't have anything specific in mind, stick to the matchup if that makes sense, right? Because something like this is gonna happen where we have less HP than we should, so they can do something like this, right? Wow, we actually get away here. Okay, but yeah, we lost flash, right? And that's never really a good thing. So really the idea is it looks really good, and then you kind of make a weird move, and it doesn't pan out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was really good when we were just letting Morgana go first. And if she doesn't go first, what do you do? If she can't land it, right? Yeah, you farm, which is what you've been doing. So it was good. And then the reason why we can't do anything besides farm is because she missed her binding, right? So, oh no.
This arrow was so boosted, I don't even know what I'm watching.
Oh no. What are they going for here? Not sure. Because Morgana still has shield, right? Oh. Okay, nice try on the EQ. We have Rengar this time. Oh, we're trying to do something dicey. Does this even work? This works. You see the jungler, so. Oh, I think you gave him vision. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Oh, wow. Okay, this is working. Very nice trap, right? So remember, stick to the basics in terms of the follow-up, right? I don't know what happened over here, but I think you tried to auto first, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's kind of weird, but we know you can do it, right? It's not something new we have to teach you. It's building consistency, so it happens every time, right? I think is the problem.
Right.
The only new thing we've really talked about is the mid game, late game stuff and the warding, right? What should we be doing, right? In terms of laning, I think this is not bad, right? Oh my god, disgusting. You're gonna kill this guy. Oh. You should kill this guy. Okay, good. This is just fucking double trap city. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so disgusting.
This light is so
Right.
fucking AIDS.
That was
Holy
very
fuck.
good. That was very good, right? We don't really have any issues with I don't think there's really an issue with mechanics. Unless it's just basic follow-up, right? We're gonna kill this guy too. Oh no. Hold up.
Unlucky arrow.
Let's watch this.
I think I netted into that one too. That's unfortunate.
Okay, let's talk about this. So, what was the mistake here, I guess?
Switching targets to Ash instead of killing Olaf first.
Can you win that
maybe?
2v2?
Yes.
How do you win the 2v2?
Land Morgana binding.
What?
Or a
She
trap.
hit the binding. She hit the binding on his face, right? But he has his ulti up.
Right.
So there's no way to win the 2v2. There's literally no way to win this 2v2, right? Let's say everyone's challenger, right? Same thing. No way to win this 2v2, right? I have no idea how you would be able to come up with a way to beat this, right? Especially if he has flash, right? So you can come up with some kind of EQ idea, but look, he has flash, so there's no way, right? So what was the idea here? I guess.
I'm not sure. I guess I was trying to push the wave in and harass Ash, but then I got ganked.
All right, let's say the enemy jungler is a Kayn. Can you do this?
No,
Why not?
because he can come from like where Morgana is, and I can't really do anything about that.
Okay, let's change it up. What if the enemy jungler is a man? What are some weak junglers nowadays? What if it's a Master Yi at 11 minutes?
Then yeah. 'cause that
Right, we can do
playtime
this, right? Even Elise, if this is an Elise, right? But the stronger, you have to take into account how strong the jungler is early mid game, right?
Right.
So the stronger the jungler is, the less options we have in terms of pushing up, if that makes sense, right? So Olaf and Hecarim are probably like super cancer, right? Because you will always die to that shit. So when it comes to those champions, what do you need in order to push up?
Deep vision.
In terms of, this is true. Deep
Or
vision is
flash.
good, but wait, what'd you say?
And flash.
Yeah, you need flash, right? And even then, if this is 2v3, you're gonna still die, even if you have flash, right? So the idea here is that we just can't push. We just die to gank, right? So this is just like a side note, but strong jungler, don't hit tower, right?
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense, right? What do we do? What are we doing here?
Yep.
Well, hitting Ashe is basically like hitting tower, right? But if we wanted to say get away from this, but still be up here, we kill minions, and then he comes out, we can 2v1 him because Ashe is too far away, right? So the idea is that we're kind of not it's kind of like a map awareness idea as well, but more of that. I'm not sure if you knew Olaf could kill you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
my God. What?
The funny thing about this game is I just finished watching your trash build yesterday, and then queued up in this game, got an Ashe on the enemy team, and I was so worried that they're about to.
That's so fucking funny.
Like, I was like, please
shit.
don't. Please don't.
That is
This
so
really
funny.
force.
Dude, I actually think that build is super interesting. I'm gonna test it more probably, but it has a real idea. It's just that it doesn't work under certain circumstances, but it should work. I think, theoretically speaking. I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm just trolling, but it seems like it should work. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like a bunch of oh my God, Morgana walked up. Holy shit. Next level baits, maybe. I don't know what's going on here, but as long as we're not dying, I don't care. You don't want to fight this, right? Okay, never mind. LeBlanc is one shot. Okay, you guys win. This is winning. This is not winning. I don't know what's going on. It literally doesn't matter as long as we're not dying. I literally don't care. Oh, okay. Okay, nice trying to follow up. There's an EQ ulti somewhere, but this is a mess. So I don't really care about what happens here. As long as we don't make any obvious blunders, we're happy, right? Okay, he's gonna die. You can maybe do some trap play here. Oh no. Okay, it's still okay. We're still winning. This is still winning. They can't win. They can't win. You can literally do whatever you want here, and you can win. As long as it's within the next 5 seconds, because LeBlanc's coming. Oh, she's already here.
Yeah. This
You're
is
okay.
my terror all game, which is the
You should be
block.
okay here. Unless she has flash. No, you're okay. So, whatever. We'll just ignore whatever just happened. You play that fine. You're gonna push, and then oh, okay. This is kind of awkward. You are so dead. I don't even know how you get out.
I don't.
Right. Even if you
Oh
get
wait, I
heal.
do actually.
Oh, he has no ulti. Oh, it's what? He
Yeah, he
uses
ulted
ulti. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this stuff. Okay. There are a few things we can talk about here. One of them is lane priority. Right. When you push a lane out, you have to ask yourself, do we die to engage? The answer is yes. You can't push, right?
Yeah. See, sometimes I know that answer, but I do it anyway because I don't know.
That's
Get too
unfortunate.
greedy.
Yeah, you should take a look at that. But if the answer is no, then you ask yourself, how do you beat it specifically, right? You're gonna say something. I'm gonna net sideways, or we have Shen ulti, right? Anything like that. Or Morgana's here for a counter gank, right? But if we don't know and we do it anyways, it's kind of it's not helping us get better, right? Does that make sense?
Correct.
It's like it's just random. We're just playing, right? I do this too sometimes where I'm just like, oh shit, I didn't know that was coming. I didn't know the gank was coming, but we still won. That's not good, right? Because you can't repeat the outcome. Like we want repeatable results, right? Oh,
This
you're
is
fucking
bad.
dead. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Right. So even LeBlanc. Oh, this is not LeBlanc TP. This is just a LeBlanc clone. But we want repeatable results, right? So how do we know that we can't push this out? Two reasons.
We have no vision of their jungler or their bot lane.
And what else? Not only bot lane and jungler, but what else?
TP.
Right, TP. So we can say Shen TP counter, and then Rengar is stuck on the other side of the map. So this is 4v5. Could be 4v5, right? So that's one indicator. The second indicator is just they're missing. So let's say this is standard 2v3. They could be right here.
Yeah.
They could take a blast count. I haven't seen a blast count this whole game, so that's also losing as well, I would say. So this is just what do you do if you can't see them?
I should just back route to this right now.
Right. This is already good. How do we know this is good?
Because it's pushing towards them.
Yes, we pushed it past the river, so it's coming back no matter what we do. So what do we do? What do we do here? Because we can't ward, right? We're like, oh, sometimes you go ward, but we can't see them, right? So what do we do?
Probably just base. I don't.
What dots on the map can we take?
Scuttle sounds dangerous, but maybe Krugs.
Yes, Krugs. You can do Krugs, right? Krugs is not gonna kill you because we're like level 9 now, but we kind of die here, so that's kind of awkward. And then what if you never see them? What do you do? They literally are hiding in a bush for 3 minutes. What do you do?
Just don't push up past river.
Right, it's coming back to you, right?
Yeah.
You can sit here AFK. You're winning. That's winning. That's a winning situation, right? So we don't necessarily have to do anything. We just have to wait for them to show up, right? The other indicator that we can't do this is because our jungler's topside, so they're trying to do something top. So we should be safe bot, right? That's another way to think about it as well. Really, what we're looking at is just mid-game stuff, right? Your number one priority is you're making money. And you don't want to die. Well, we can say not dying is number one priority because sometimes you can't make money because they have like a Fed Rengar or something, right? So number one is don't die to any kind of map awareness gank or teleport gank or anything like that, right? Numbers advantage gank, whatever. And number two is make money, right? So pushing past the river, you're really doing that, right? But then I think in both games we died trying to do something else, right? You pushed mid as Xayah and we died to engage, or we try to get an extra wave bot when it was already pushing, right? Remember our alternatives, camps, halfway, rotating into the river, putting vision down if it's safe, right? Anything along those lines, right? So something like this where we go through the river is the same thing as before. We can't do this because we don't know where they are, right? So do Krugs instead, right? That's the idea. So I think here we should die. He just missed his axe. Oh my god, you're getting away. You're actually getting away here. 6 shield by Morgana, but I don't think you calculated that Morgana shield could save us, right?
No, I did, dude.
That's the idea. Is that after we push the wave, you should tell yourself that's already winning. So make sure we don't throw after that, right?
Right.
We go mid. I don't think hitting tower here works because Leona is coming up, but maybe you guys can really get away with it. I wouldn't take this risk though. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, we're dying. That's just LeBlanc here, right? So we're seeing a similar pattern, right? In terms of our mid game strategy, is we kind of take these options that kind of get us killed in a way, right? Because you know, sure, it looks like it's like our. It looks like, you know, one death is not too bad, but it's not really. It's never really one death. Let's be honest. It's always some kind of snowball effect, right? Like what is going on here? No one even knows now. But the whole team loses a fight, so this is losing, right? We're losing the game now. So in terms of what you're doing and when you're pushing, this is very good. But I think we just keep dying after we do that, right? So what should you do after you push this with your Victor?
Just play back and wait for them to show.
Right. But remember, what can we do? Let's say we want to do extra stuff. What dots on the map can we take? Or what lanes can we go to?
Either go bot or get Raptors. I think Rengar is going to get a Scuttle.
Right, Raptors is good. We can't go bot because Shen's bot, right? But we can go top or something like that, right? Or let's say we don't hit the tower. Instead, we could put traps down here near the tower, right? The objective is never really get the tower, right? Because the instant you tunnel in on that idea, you're going to die doing it no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's never really the goal. The goal is to get an advantage, right? Tower is sometimes an advantage, but most of the time it's just a trap, right? It's just a bait. So something like putting traps down would be very good, right? And faking hitting this, so you would waste a Leona ult or something like that, right? But we never really want to hit it. We never really want to try and get it. Actually, we can hit it to try and bait them, but that's never really the objective, right? In solo queue, you're never gonna win by siege. That's like years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Winning by siege was like when Lux was good. How long ago was that? I don't even know.
I don't even remember when Lux was.
That was
good.
like 2-3 years, right? Those times are long gone, right? Only in very specific circumstances do you do stuff like that. Like you have a Xerath and a fucking Ziggs or something like that. I don't know. Then you guys run mid and do some crazy shit. But oh, I think we saw her here. Wait, isn't this funny? Isn't this the example we showed with the wording?
Yeah.
In the last game, right? that spot right there. That's why it's very good, right? It's because you can't see shit. So we're gonna die here. There's nothing we can do. Oh, you're still dead to red. Okay, so what's the idea here? I guess.
I should not push this wave if I don't have vision of the block over that
Right, you
wall.
can't push because there's a counterplay, right?
Right.
You need something like, you need to call Morgana here or something like that, or you say Shen have ulti ready. But even if Shen had ulti ready, it's not worth, right? You can't kill her, right? You're gonna this is losing, right? You can say Shen have ulti ready, then it's like this is gonna be a LeBlanc and a Gnar, and then you guys lose 2v2 because you're trying to run her down, put a trap down, and then it's not really possible, right? I don't really see that working out. So we have two ideas going on here. Okay, one is after you push, take an option that includes vision or making money. Don't hit the tower. That's the first thing we want to look at. The second thing we want to look at is when you're trying to push, ask yourself, can they stop me, and how do I beat that? Okay, and if you can't figure out a way, you just sit here and think until you can figure out a way, or they push into you. Like I'm not even joking. That's what I do, or that's what I should be doing, right? Because if you do it anyways, you're like, fuck it, I can't figure it out. You do it, and then they come out, you're done. Right? That's how you guys lose Baron. So it's just like only bad things will happen. See, everyone's just gonna die after that. There's an old saying where you know how people say you shouldn't chase singed, right? There's an old saying where if one person gets caught, everyone gets caught, right? So that's kind of what's going on in these games. Is that if we're making the first mistake, is something wrong. So how come we can hit this tower though? Let's talk about this.
They have 2 people dead.
Yes, numbers advantage. You have some kind of massive numbers advantage. You can do this, right? But even in situations like this could be a trap. You know what I'm saying? Because there are even exceptions to this, right? What if they have like a Twitch and Leona or something like that? You guys are dunzo, right? You try and do something like this. So even now, I would be wary about what they could do. So it looks like Shen got that sick taunt off. That was disgusting. Very nice. And then what do you do here?
Well, I shouldn't be going bottom, but I went bottom.
Right. What can we do?
Take amps and get vision in their jungle.
We don't have any green wards, so we only have a control ward. And remember what we talked about when this pink on Baron is already there? What pink do we put on? Right? The one back here, right? If you can see this cursor, or
Right.
if we pull up Rift Kit, let's see if we can. This one right here. Bam! Or more aggressive. I don't think this is probably not getting this game, right? You guys are not that far ahead, right? So right here, right? Or anything like this. Those are, I would say, very secondary to this. This is a disgusting word. As you can see, like we got caught by that, right? It's really easy to get caught by that. So since your team already has this, Pixel Bush instead of this one is better because you guys are on blue side, right? But this one's the cookie cutter strat, right? This is what Reckless does every single game. So that's always an option, right? We can even do red, right? We can even go top. If Victor wants mid, we go top. If Victor wants top, where do we go?
We just stay mid.
Yeah, we stay mid. This wave is coming in, so we need to push this out. But who goes bot?
Shin.
Yeah, Shen. This is why, because you're gonna get Dunzone, right? It doesn't even have to be. This LeBlanc didn't even have to run down here. She could have TP'd. So there's no way you can win this unless you have some kind of trap outplay, right? We're gonna have to ulti her soon if we're gonna be screwed. Oh, she's just coming back with cooldowns. Right. There's no way. There's no way to win this because it's just the matchup.
Yeah.
Right. Theoretically speaking, you should not win against an assassin like Zed, Shaco, whatever. I don't care. Rengar, any of that kind of cancer. That's why we can't go in that kind of lane. Right. Yeah. We need to go. We need to stay mid.
Bro, it's like there's no way. This is one of those things where I was like, there's no way she's bottom right now. There's no way she'd come bottom when there's all these people top, and then she comes bottom and kills me. It's like, okay.
Right. Exactly. That's like the worst case will always happen. I promise you. Okay. How many years have we played this game? It's happened every single time.
Yeah, since season 3. So
yeah. Exactly. So it's not new. It's nothing new, right? We've seen it happen over and over again. Right? Even here, where is she?
She's probably in one of those bushes.
She's right here. She's right here. She's sitting right here, right? I promise you, this is happening to me. This is happening to you every single time. Okay? You think all they have to do till the 80 carry comes out, bam, you get them again, right? How many times have you seen that? We've seen that like
a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not new stuff. So you always have to pretend. She could even be over here, right? That's a common one, right? That's the one where LCS players will get you at, is this corner, right? But we see her here, so that's how we know she's not, right? You have to play like she's there until you can see her, right? So here there's some kind of dragon fight going on. Nice Ash Arrow Kappa, and then this is okay. Oh, this is very good. He turned around. Why did he turn around? You guys are winning this 100%. Oh yeah, just run for it here. How do you know you guys are winning this?
They wasted Leona ult on Rengar and he got out, and then we
right. Failed engage is a loss, right? That's what you should think. So if you can hit for free, you're winning, right? So you're hitting for free. There's nothing they can really do. We even have the Shen ulti. Even if they get away, you guys are getting enough out of this, right? So you just
I don't know what that was. Okay.
It's okay. You're still gonna get them. Oh, not like this. You still got him. Victor is very fast. You can just ulti this Ashe, right? Oh, what's going on? Okay, whatever. Push mid, sure. I can hit this. Oh, this guy can't kill you. You have QSS. QSS. Okay, it's okay. It's still fine, right? Mechanics don't really matter yet. Our problem is we have no money.
Yeah.
Would you agree? We have no money because why?
I'm scared of LeBlanc. She kills me.
No. We have no money because why?
Because I died a lot.
Yes, we died. And every time we die, we're giving up opportunities to make money. Remember, Scuttle Crab and camps and waves are what's making us money. So every time we die, we're missing a bunch of those, right?
Right.
So that's what's happening. And you're dying because there's literally only one of these two things, right? After we pushed, we tried to hit tower, or we kept going, right? Or on the pushing wave, right? When they meet in the middle, we didn't consider if they could stop us, right? So those are the two things you have to take a look at. And everything else seems fine, right? Look at this team fight, right? You have no problems with these team fights, right? Let's watch this one, right? You have no problems. This is not even 100% winning, right? You still have to play this well to win this, right? This is perfect, right? This is perfectly fine. We just hit the closest guy, press some good value Q, just hit someone. It's easy, right? We have no real problems when it comes to this, right? We have problems when it comes to kind of mid-game mistakes, I think. That's what's going on here. Right. So here, this is good, right? You let it push in, right? If you're not sure, you let it push in, right? And then maybe you have QSS, you can push this out, whatever. What's going on here? I'm not sure, but putting traps down is a very good start. This is losing, right? Oh
Yeah.
wait, they have no Ash. Holy shit, you guys can go. Oh shit, run it down. Oh, you guys are winning this. Oh no, now Victor gets one shot. Okay, you can carry this actually. You can actually still carry this. No worries. No worries. 100% still winnable. You even have flash and heal. So, look, we don't really have any problems with team fights, right? It's really the mid game. You're doing this with 100 CS less than you should have, right? So this is really the real issue is the mid game stuff, right? Would you agree?
I 100% agree.
Right. So, I think now you know, right, what you should be doing. Right here we can go bot Y.
Because LeBlanc's fucking dead.
Okay, that's true, but they can't Baron.
I can't Baron,
right, or
yeah.
anything like that, right? So that's why we can go bot, right? And free CS and then base. Good. Why do we base here?
Strong back, Infinity Edge.
Okay, that's true. That's a very good reason, but there's nothing else to do, right?
Yeah,
That's the big reason. So oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, oh shit, someone's getting caught. Okay, that's actually not your fault. The team should not have been pushing. Wait, he died. Okay, he died. I thought he got away for a sec. Okay, what are we doing here? That's a mistake though.
A ramming it mid.
Well, you guys have a dead person, right?
Yeah.
So who can push?
We can't. I mean, Shin can push, but I can't really push. Victor can't push.
We shouldn't really be up here because if a fight happens, we lose 4v5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah, see, here we go. Oh my god, you guys are actually doing this though. Oh my, the outplays, the mechanical outplays. You guys are just brute forcing your way through this game. Interesting. Okay. Get red, very good. Go mid, sure. Victor should go top. If he doesn't go top, you go top. Right, doesn't really matter. You have QSS, you're fine. Wow, that was a sick Morgana shield. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you can go in. This is winning. Wait, Shen has no ulti. Never mind. Oh, I guess it's still winning, huh? It is 100% winning, right? Nar has no ulti. Wait, whoa. What's going on here?
Yeah, that was bad.
Right, why do we not want to ulti him?
Because I can't auto anybody else and do damage.
Right, but yeah, we got shit to do, right? Even if this guy's getting away, this fight is not 100% won yet, so we gotta put traps down, right? Or hit someone, right? Either one works. So I think we lost some time there. Should still be okay since Shen found that taunt. That was disgusting. Nice Q. We just need to put traps down somewhere. Anywhere is good. Anywhere is good. Anywhere is good. Okay, fine, fair. I think that's fine. You can even Baron now. Okay. Baron is done. Very nice. How do you trap this guy? Quiz time.
How do I trap him?
How do you trap a teleport?
Oh, a teleport. Oh, put it like towards his base.
Yes.
Between the teleport and the base.
Perfect. I think we should have done that, but oh, actually, we have bigger things to worry about, like this Olaf. So yeah, maybe that's fine too. You should probably aim Olaf. Wait, they still Baron. Right. You want to kill Olaf, right? Right. So instead of hitting Baron, what should we be doing?
Just hitting Olaf immediately.
Yeah. You kill the Smite guy. If you're playing Tristana, you ulti him away. If you're playing Varus, you ulti him, right? Anything like that, right? You gotta kill this guy. You don't care about hitting Baron anymore. You care about killing the jungler, right? Because you can't get Baron if their jungler is alive, because this is gonna happen, right? They got stolen, so that's kind of awkward. So here we can push. I don't know why your team's fighting. Oh, actually, maybe we can't push. Oh no, yeah, okay, you can push because Victor's dies, so you can't fight Dragon. I don't know what Morgana's doing, but you can't fight Dragon. You push top, that's fine. What can you what can you do here besides basing?
Do I keep pushing?
I would say you could keep pushing, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. Actually, yeah, you could keep pushing. I'd say that's not the worst option. I'm just afraid that maybe some kind of Nari TP or LeBlanc TP, right? But let's say you couldn't push. What else can you do?
Just run straight down.
No. What in terms of money?
Oh, in terms of money? Clear the camps topside?
Yes, kill all the money. You kill camps, right? Your Rengar's not killing camps, so you need to make money, right? Just because you can buy an item doesn't mean you have to base, right? We can be working towards our our materials, right?
Sometimes I'm too nice with jungle camps. I don't take them from my jungler. They don't rage at me. Sometimes I'm too nice to my jungler, so they don't rage at me when I take all their camps.
Yeah, you should just mute them, right? It's we're playing AD carry, right? So unless he's playing like a Kindred or some kind of scaling jungler, you're gonna want that, right? That's in your team's favor to take it, right? And it's look, by the time you take this, it's gonna spawn when he gets back up there, right? I don't know what
True.
he's doing, but they're doing some kind of 3v4. So, all right. So any opportunity to make money, you should. But all this fighting stuff, you have no problems, right? It seems like we have no problems. I think maybe you could put more traps down, but honestly, this mid game stuff is the biggest priority, I would say. Oh my god, look at his free hits. Oh, disgusting trap. Very nice. He killed his Nar too. Oh, okay, he's too fast, I guess. Oh my god, what is Ash doing? Okay, that's a fine ulti. Trap City, maybe. Okay. He's getting away. You can't chase. Push mid. Okay, good. Hitting tower, you have 20 seconds on LeBlanc. This is doable, right? They have dead people, so I would say this is definitely doable. Okay, we're gonna kill this Olaf. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my god, Victor just stole his Ash. Okay. LeBlanc is up, so you can debate getting this in hip. I'd say you probably can. Sure, you don't. That's fine as well. Really, is all the mid game stuff that we have issues with. All this stuff in the last few minutes has been pretty good. Would you say?
Yeah.
Except you gotta kill the jungler. You can aim the jungler. That was really the only thing. Oh, okay, this is kind of dicey. Why do we say this is kind of dicey?
Because LeBlanc.
Right. So if she had run straight down, we could be in trouble. Unless you saw her mid or whatever. But yeah, we could be in trouble if we're not careful. So, okay, sure. Everyone's pinging bot side. Oh, free fight. This is winning. They're running into traps, so you 100% win. Okay, this is just game over. So basically, the only, or not the only mistakes, the mistakes that are warping the game in the enemy's favor is when the same two things we talked about, right? I don't think it really changed from these replays, but when you push, don't hit the tower, right? You already know,
right?
But you know more specific things in terms of what you can do. Like if you're doing mid, you can go ward, right? If you're pushing bot, you can ward in with the pink ward especially. You can camp a bush. You can ward a dragon, right? If this is early in the game, you can do this. This is very good. This is also very good since they can't walk in the river, right? These are cookie cutter wards, right? And then if you're blue side, it's probably gonna be the same thing, right? This bush, whatever. You already know. But after you push, these are the useful things you can do. And most of the time you don't want to hit the tower, okay? And then when you're actually pushing the wave, you have to ask yourself, how do they engage? Right? So this is more important when they have champions like Tom Kench, or champions like Blitzcrank, or champions like Leona, and less important when they have stuff like Janna and Lulu, right? So that's definitely something. Jungler matters too, right? Olaf is gonna matter a lot more. Olaf, Sejuani, Skarner, that's probably meta. It's pretty much meta, right? All that shit's gonna come for you, right? So if you say I can push and get away, you should do it. But if you cannot get away for whatever reason, you just wait. Okay, you already know what you can do. You can take Krugs, you can hide in a bush, you wait. But as long as you push it past the halfway point, you're good to go. Okay, you can wait however long you like, right? But I think those are the main things you should take a look at, right? And then let's say enemy mid dies or something. That's gonna happen a lot, right? Look to see what money you can make, and if your team dies, make sure you're not falling into some kind of gank because they're gonna come for you.
Okay.
Any questions?
I don't think so. We kind of went over my main problem, which is decision making mid game and not knowing where I should go, other than just like greeting it out for farm.
Yep, it's pretty much the main points I think you need to work on in order to make the push to platinum, right? And when you get to like platinum 3, right? I think the Xayah mechanics are gonna become a problem, right? But that's not for a very long time, I would say, right?
Okay.
So those are the real ideas you need to look at, like vision control for sure, because I felt like we didn't have any kind of vision going on. If you have a pink ward, remember these spots. Cookie cutter spots are fine every single game. Okay, these spots are always gonna be good, right? Even this side, whatever objective is up, dragon's up, you put it on this side, right? Baron's up, you put it on this side, right? Pretty easy to remember. And then you don't know where anyone is, play safe, right? Play paranoid.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. So if you do have any questions that come to mind later, or you want to send me a clip of like you pushed and you didn't know what to do, feel free to hit me up on Discord. I'm always around.
All right. Thanks.
Sounds good. Good luck in your games, and I'll send you the link to this recording.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.